certain vitality to it, which is just perfect. I think Filipino art is alive and well as we see here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the concept here. It's a long-running series of exhibitions that is planned.
Well, as befits the start of the year, RROAR is the starting show of Ricco Renzo Gallery. But throughout 2015, there will be a series of exhibitions being planned now to last for the entire year of 2015.
Right.
The idea is to give the customers of SM Aura an occasion for them to be exposed to art, as well as to purchase beautiful works of art that are eventually, as we all know, turn out to be great investments.
Right, and we've got some very big names in the art world taking part in this exhibit.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Tell me about what sort of names we're going to see taking part in the exhibits.
Well, we have, of course, the works of the late national artist Abdul Mari Asha Imao, and of course these are all masters actually.
Right.
These are luminaries in the art scene. From, if you allow me, let me just read their names.
Yes.
Tandy Aviado, Alan Cosio, Rafael Cusi, Phil de la Cruz, Jeff T. Dizon, Edgar Doctor, Raul Isidro, Prudencio Amor Lamarosa, myself, Mr. Juvenal Sanso, Nestor Olarte Vinluan, Phyllis Zaballero, and of course the late national artist, Dr. Abdul Mari Asha Imao.
Right, I'm no art expert myself, and I certainly recognize many of the names there. I mean,
Yes.
these are big, heavy names in the art world, and really the opportunity to have some of their masterworks available to see and to purchase.
Yes.
It's a great thing. Tell us about the kickoff exhibit, RROAR, which is, are there certain themes, or what's the approach here?
Well, the gallery, Ricco Renzo, based on the consultation, identified all these particular artists. And each of these artists personifies a type of art making that they are well known. So you have works that are representational as well as works that are abstract. So whatever the taste, in effect, of the audience, there's always something that will satisfy that need. No?
Right.
The show is on its last day today at SM Aura, and tomorrow the show will transfer to the LRI Design building,
Right.
along Reposo, Nicanor Garcia Street now. Yes, and that will last until the end of the month. Okay. Ricco Renzo is a gallery that has been well, it's now celebrating 12 years of existence. It was founded by the late Ofelia Garcia, and now it's being managed by the chairman, Paulito Garcia, and the president, Kay Nugi.
Right. Well, that is interesting because you mentioned some names of the people who set it up. I didn't hear anybody named Ricco Renzo there. I assumed naturally that the Ricco Renzo was a person. In fact, it's not.
It's not. People think that it's owned by Mr. Ricco Renzo,
Yes.
when in fact it's the name or the term Ricco Renzo means rich and famous in Italian.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Right. Well, they're very fitting for the caliber of people you have exhibiting. You are unique in the sense that you are not only an art critic, but a successful artist yourself, a well-known artist yourself. How do you juggle those hats?
Well, Paolo, I really started as a painter, having gotten a scholarship in painting in Rome, Italy.
Right.
And when I came back to the country, there was a great need. When I saw that there was a great need for art critics, because I saw that the country is producing great artists, and nobody was writing about them. And this was the time of Mr. Manansala, Isaro Campos, Isaro De Gaspi, Fernando Soto, Arturo Luz, you name it. And the only critics then were the triumvirate of Leo Vanessa, Rodolfo Paras Perez, and Emmanuel Eric Torres.
Right.
And so these were the three pioneers. And so when I started to write about art, they told me, they encouraged me, in fact,
keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. We need you more because we have great artists and we need someone to write about them.
Right.
And I did. So for many years, I did my service to the art community by writing about the artists, producing books for national artists, Arturo Luz, Benca, Elizalde Navarro, and Napoleon Abela. So the lesson being, if you're passionate about art, you can serve both capacities as a painter and as a critic.
Right. Well, your painting has took a little bit of a back burner position while you were doing your contribution as an art critic. But it also has come before. You'll be exhibiting also in some of the exhibits.
Yes. Before the holidays of last year Christmas, I had a two-man show with another great artist, Mr. Alan Cosio. And after that, so soon, the RROAR exhibition, for which I had to prepare over a dozen new artworks.
Right.
Yeah, so it's always really a struggle to find time.
All right. Well, good stuff. Well, being a critic, where do you think art in the Philippines is now, and where do you think it's going? How would you say? Exhibits in a place like SM Aura, where you have the general public, being exposed to great works. Well, I say a good thing, yes.
Let me say, Paolo, that the Philippines is now experiencing a great renaissance of artistic talents. Young ones are being auctioned with their works in the auction houses in Asia.
Right.
And there is a great awareness of the appreciation of art, as well as investment, of course. The auction houses have been largely instrumental in that. And so places like SM Aura is a great venue for the public, for the Filipino public, to own, buy, and appreciate art.
Right. Okay. Well, there's a few pieces that we've been showing on camera. This is the kind of pieces that you'll see in the various exhibits.
Yes. And let me say, Paolo, that these are really smaller works, because at the Aura you have large works measuring 6 feet by 8 feet, 4 feet by 6 feet. These are the ones that we can bring to the studio.
Right.
From left to right, let me just quickly say, a Chinese temple by Philippine Caballeros, because he travels around Asia. And the second one is by the master Juvenal Sanson.
There you go.
With typically one of his trademark works. And the next one is by national artist Abdul Mari Imam, who's a great subject matter. And the last one, of course, is a sample of my...
there you go. This is a promising young artist named Cid over here. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Right, so there's quite a range of art. Like you said, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
There's different types of art that appeal to different types of people. The beautiful thing about this is there's a wide range of art that you can sort of appreciate and be exposed to and actually own and take home.
Exactly.
Like you said, as great investments as well.
Exactly.
So let's invite everybody again. And the exhibit has actually, or rather the year-long plan has kicked off with RROAR.
I'd like to invite the public to watch RROAR at the SM Aura today on this last day, and tomorrow until the end of the month of March, to please come and join and watch a great exhibition, RROAR, at the LRI building along Nicanor Garcia Street.
All right, good stuff. And watch out for more throughout the year. Thank you so much, Cid. It was a
Thank you,
good
Paolo.
pleasure chatting.
Great chatting.